welcome to Opportunity Nanny. To our returning subscribers, thank you guys for always sticking around. Don't forget to like this video. Please, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Join this beautiful family, subscribe, and please click on your bell icon notification. My aim is to push out at least 3 videos per week. This is scholarship time. Scholarship is opening, so I want to bring scholarship to you guys as soon as possible. So today we are going to be looking at the University of Cambridge. I'm very sure everybody knows the University of Cambridge is a prestigious university in the UK. Now we are looking at postgraduate funding search. Now there's a lot of funding opportunities for postgraduate students. As you have seen, I have refined my search. So I clicked on prospective applicant, full-time, master's and PhD program, and you can put next year. So we want to get for next year, 2025-2026. So we want to see funding opportunities for those period. Now we have 337 results showing. So yeah, to make your own easier, you can click on your nationality, but I don't know what nationality will be watching this video, so I don't want to do that. So we have School of Clinical Medicine. We have Gates Cambridge Scholarship. So I'm going to be focusing on the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. The deadline for this is 16th October. So I'll push this video out. The deadline for this is 16th October. So please do well to listen to that. I'm also going to be showing you some other scholarships that I opened here, like the H.L. Smith Research Studentship scholarship and all that. So you can check it out. Once you have done, if you don't see something you like, you can click on next. It's going to show you another funding. We have PhD, we have different funding, so you can just click on it and see what you are interested in it. So I said we are going to be looking at the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. So let's go to it. Let's scroll back up. What you are going to just do is select it. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to this page. So this is the overview of the scholarship. Now the scholarship is for international students, and it's going to be covering your international fee. It's going to be providing you with a maintenance allowance. You are going to be getting a student visa cost. Like this, the cost of your visa will be handled. Your immigration health subcharge will be handled, and a lot of other benefits. Now the award is valued at £35,000 to £66,000 per year, and it's going to cover your whole course length. As I said, it's for masters and PhD, and the mode of studies for both full-time and part-time. Now it's available for 255 nationalities. So I'm going to be showing you the full list here. Let me just open it in another tab. Now this scholarship, this is about of the scholarship. It was established in October 2000, and it was a donation of 210 million from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for the University of Cambridge, and it's the largest ever single donation to a UK university. Now each year they offer 75 full course scholarship to outstanding applicants from countries outside the UK to pursue a postgraduate degree. Now in any subject available at the University of Cambridge. Approximately 2/3 of this award will be offered to PhD students. That's approximately 20 awards and will be available for US candidates, and 55 will be available for international students. But let's scroll down and see this scholarship and how to apply for it. Now for PhD programs, it's going to be covering your whole 4 years. So candidates are assessed based on 4 criteria: outstanding intellectual ability, reasons for choice of course, commitment to improving the lives of others, and leadership potential. So let's look at the application deadline. Now for US citizens or US nationals that are living in the USA, you have to apply by Wednesday, 16th October 2024. And for international rounds, that's all other nationals and US nationals living outside the USA, you should apply by the funding deadline for your course, either 3rd December 2024 or 7th January 2025. So let's scroll up to see more about the Cambridge Scholarship. So once we click on this link, it's going to take us to this page. Now in this page, we are going to be seeing the Gates Cambridge. This is their website, the Gates Cambridge website. Now let's look at the eligibility. Now you must be a citizen of any country outside the UK. You must be applying for either a PhD full-time or part-time. That's for PhD. Then for Masters of Literature full-time, there's no part-time option. And also a 1-year postgraduate course. That's like a MSc full-time. Now there are some exemptions. That means there are some courses you cannot apply for. I'm going to be showing them. I'm going to be reading them out later. But let's just scroll down and see. Now I already showed you that there are also other fundings at Cambridge University. So if you are not interested in applying for this scholarship, go back to the beginning of this video and check how I told you that you can refine and filter and find fundings that you may be interested in at Cambridge University. Now these are the courses that the Gates Cambridge does not consider. They do not consider any undergraduate course. They do not consider a MAST courses, MBA, Executive MBA, Master of Finance, Executive Doctor of Accounting, and just all these courses that are listed here below. You cannot apply for them. If you apply for them, then you are not going to be able to apply for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So let's scroll down and now read the criteria and the eligibility of how to apply for this. So once we click on the criteria, it's going to take us to this page. Now this is the criteria. What are they looking for? They're looking for someone that has academic excellence. Please read this information below, the explanation, so that you can really see what they're really interested in. Your reasons for choice of course. So you should be able to make a strong case for your particular postgraduate degree at Cambridge while you're applying for that course and all that. For PhD students, you will need to make contact with the potential supervisor. You must also show a commitment to improving the lives of others. You must show your capacity for leadership, and this is for PhD. This is a note on the ratio of PhD and Master Award. So they are telling you that yearly they just offer. They aim to select approximately 2 or 3 PhD scholars every year. So their PhD is quite competitive. Please, I advise that you play or watch the video of these are the past recipients of the Gates Cambridge scholarship. Please watch that video. You can learn 1 or 2 things that will be helpful in your application process. So let's click on timeline and also how to apply. So once you click on how to apply to this page, so this is the application process. So now for the Gates Cambridge scholarship, you don't need to, when you're applying for the course or the course you're interested in, do you understand? So on the application portal, there's going to be a part for funding. Now in the part for funding, you're going to click on you are interested in applying for funding, and you're going to be clicking on the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So that's what they are saying, that to be considered for the Gates Cambridge scholarship, you must complete the section to apply for admission to a course and a college place, and the Gates Cambridge part of the funding section. So the admission section, this is where you're going to be providing every information, details about yourself, your academic background, and how you are suitable for that course. Then in the funding section, you are going to be clicking that you are interested in the Gates Cambridge scholarship. Now this scholarship has its own subsection, and when applying for the Gates Cambridge scholarship, you'll be asked to provide the following information. Now you're going to be asked to be providing the Gates Cambridge statement. Now in the application form, they're going to be asking you that in no more than 3,000 words, that's approximately 500 words, can you please explain why you are applying for the scholarship and how you meet the 4 main criteria. I already showed you the criteria of the scholarship. Now you're going to be giving them explanation of all this, and I will advise that you read this because they're telling you that what they're looking for in this statement, they want to help distinguish between those candidates who have been nominated by academic department. They want to also identify candidates who, as well as being academically outstanding, possess a capacity for leadership and commitment and all of that stuff. So make sure you read this thing, what they're looking for, so that you know how to write your statement. Do you understand? Once you know what you're looking for, you can know how to tailor your statements that will give you a chance to stand out. And please make sure you be aware of the word count. They said in no more than 500 words, so you cannot exceed 500 words. Now research proposal, that is for PhD applicants. Make sure you read that, and just so you understand what they're asking for. They're asking of you. Then the Gates Cambridge reference. Now, in addition to academic reference for admission, the Gates Cambridge applicant must arrange for someone to submit a reference setting out how they meet the scholarship criteria. Now, in the application form, they are asking you to, this is what they are asking your reference to provide or your referee to provide. Please, I'll advise that you can send the link to this page to your referee, because for the Gates Cambridge scholarship, you cannot just submit a generic reference letter. is not going to give you a fighting chance. Do you understand? Now they're actually giving us who should write the Gates Cambridge reference. Now these are some points to consider. Obviously your friend or your family member, or someone who is should not, or someone who is unable to comment on your suitability for this scholarship should not write a reference for you. It is essential that the Gates Cambridge referee is fully briefed about this scholarship, especially the selection criteria, so that they can write the most appropriate reference for you. It is useful when referees use specific examples of how you meet the scholarship criteria. You will need to ensure your Gates Cambridge referee understands the need to keep the reference focused on the scholarship criteria and not, for example, rehash a standard or previous reference. You must ensure both your academic and Gates Cambridge referees submit their references by the deadline. So you see that there's a lot of work to be done by the referees. So let's now see how they select. Now these are the process of selection. It's a two-stage selection. Once you have submitted your application, there's going to be a departmental nomination. So if you are nominated by your department, you'll be invited for a 20 to 25 minutes interview. And that interview, I'm just going to be asking you some simple short questions. So I'm not going to go into that because that one is after you have been selected. So when you have been selected, you can come to this page and read it, and they'll also provide information about that. Do you understand? So let's go back to our first page and let's see how to pick a course of study at Cambridge University. Click on study at Cambridge. So once you click on study at Cambridge, it's going to bring us to this page. Now this scholarship does not cover undergraduate studies, so let's click on postgraduate study. Let's click on find your course. So once you click on find your course, it's going to take us to this page. Now in this page, I'm going to be selecting doctoral, masters, all, both total research, full-time. I'm not going to click on all because you can also do part-time for PhD for this scholarship. So we are seeing, okay, let's go for African Studies. So we have an MPhil in African Studies. You can click on any of that one that you're interested in. Please make sure you take note of the courses I showed you and the degrees I showed you that they are not eligible for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So this is a Masters of Philosophy in African Studies. So let's click on it. Once I click on it, you can see it's 9 months full time. Once I click on it, I open it, it's going to take me to the link. Now this is the page for a Masters of Philosophy in African Studies. So this is the overview. This is what the program is all about, is helping us to develop our knowledge of Africa. This is learning outcomes. So what am I going to learn in this? Let me look at the studies, the teaching, how one-on-one supervision. Okay, let's look at the requirements. That's very important. So you must have achieve a UK good honors degree. Now you can check the international qualification, like say you can click on it, pick your country and see the minimum requirement they will need. Now applicants from British, EU and international graduates, you must have a minimum qualification of a 2-1 honors degree. So that's a second class upper. That's just for this course. So depending on your course, you can have a different degree. You can check your language requirements and see whether you meet the language requirements. So that's that. Let's now look at finance. Now for finances, we are overseas. There's a different finance for refugees. So please, if you are a refugee, you can click on that. This is what they're telling you. This is what the school fees is, but you can see that in funding deadlines, the funding deadline for this course. So they're telling you that if you apply for this course by December 3rd, 2024, you may be considered for a funding automatically just by applying for this course by this deadline. Now for the Gates Cambridge US round only is October 16th, and I showed you that for international, I think is was it December or so. I showed you at the beginning of this video. So this course is also eligible for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So you have funding for both the department and funding for Cambridge, the Gates Cambridge scholarship. Now the application deadline is February 28th, and the application already opens, but we are looking at the deadline for the scholarship. So let's now look at how to apply. Now you apply using the applicants portal. So let's look at information about the application fee. Let's look and see if there is a waiver for the application portal. Now they said that be aware that places on this program are limited and may fill up before the published deadline. Applications can often take up to 8 weeks to be processed, so you should apply as soon as possible. Now this is what you need to apply for this program: 2 academic referee, transcripts, your CV, your evidence of English language. You may not need to submit an evidence of English language if you are from an English speaking country. So make sure you click on this link and go and check them out. Then this is also mandatory for this program: a research proposal, and this is the length and everything I tell you about, and a sample work. So you must make sure that you upload that. And they're saying for the Gates Cambridge scholarship, if you wish to be considered for this scholarship, you also have to provide this following information. I already showed you that one before. Now they say how to find a supervisor. Fortunately for this course, you do not need to find a supervisor. A supervisor will be allocated to you at the commencement of your program. Do you understand? But let's go and check up the application fee to see whether we have an opportunity. Thank God there's a waiver. Now the application fee is £50, and you can this is what you need before you can submit your application. Now if you're applying for a doctorate program, then you are exempt from the application fee. So the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Business Education. So let's go for waiver. Some applicants are eligible for an application waiver and will not have to pay the waiver. So let's see the applicants are eligible for this waiver. Now please allow at least 10 working days for the assessment of your application fee waiver request. If you do not allow sufficient time, we cannot guarantee to process your request in time for you to meet your course funding or application deadline. So if you know you cannot pay the application fee and you are eligible for a waiver, make sure you process or start your application, submit your application or request an application fee waiver on time, because they are telling you that it may take up to 10 working days. Now, if you intend to apply for funding, you must apply for your application fee waiver by 22nd November 2024. If you have to submit your application by 3rd December 2024, that is the funding deadline, and that's what we are going for. Now, if your own program, the funding deadline is 7th January, make sure you apply by 20th December 2024. Now, to request for an application fee, you must submit the application fee waiver request form and supporting documentation before submitting your application. Now, who is eligible for application fee waiver? UK applicants from low income household, asylum seekers or refugees, and if you also meet the following criteria, then you are also going to get automatic application fee waiver. So these are the countries that get automatic application fee waiver. These are the following countries here. Nigeria is not here. I don't know that to say fortunately or unfortunately, but Nigeria is not here. But you can also request for fee waiver. So if you are also applying for the MasterCard Foundation African Scholarship, I'm going to be doing a video on that hopefully, so you can also apply for that. If not, all other people may have to pay the application fee. So let's go back. Now, there's one thing you have to do. You have to apply for colleges. So I don't know where to go. Let's just go to college overview, because they're going to be asking you to select the colleges you are interested in, studying under. Let's see. Now, what are Cambridge colleges? They are a friendly and supportive community of academic and students from a mix of courses. So what does this college offer you? This is what they offer you. I don't want to go into that because it's extensive. Now, some colleges also offer funding. So you can check out. I already showed you the funding page, but some scholarship offer funding. So if you apply for a scholarship funding, if you apply for a college funding, then you have to join the college. Now, these are college locations, selecting your college preference. So you please just read on it. I don't want to go into it because it's extensive and it differs for everybody. But look at how to select your college preference in your application, and how you can change your college preference and all that. So once you are done with all of this and you are ready to apply, let's just go back. You're ready to apply, so let's click on apply now. So register. I do not have an account, and you register and then you can apply. Please make sure you know the deadline both for your department and for the Cambridge and the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So that's all for the scholarship. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Bye guys.